All right. So, uh, drop your comments down below on what you guys think about like Effie's character in general. Now, even though I did make like the whole, death theories and potentially like what could probably happen to her character, but the one thing I never really like talked about, I guess, is like more of her backstory because seeing how like Power Book Two Ghost Season 4 is gonna be coming to a close relatively soon, and I was like, I kind of hope that they give us like more of her story because I mean, granted, like from what we've seen in the last 5 episodes of Power Book 2 Go Season 4, it's like, all right, we've seen her with Kane for like a little bit, and then we've seen her kind of like alone, and everybody's kind of like doing their own thing, and they kind of like off because Kane is with Noma, and Tariq is trying to handle his responsibilities and potentially I guess being there for the baby with Diana, and she's just kind of like left out there in the wind, and she's kind of like stuck there. So I'm like, okay, but the one thing I kind of hope that they could probably do is give us like more of her backstory. Because I mean, we've gotten like a little bit of it in Power Book 2 Go Season 3 when she was talking to Tariq in the car and she was saying that her mom is basically a mess. And, her mom was bringing in like all these different guys. And basically, I guess one of the guys, I guess, touched Effie when she was, a child, right? So it's like, okay, we got that. But the one thing that we never fully gotten also was, I guess, like what happened to like her brother. Like they was like, oh, her brother like died in the I guess bank heist that went wrong. And it wasn't the one with Kanan when he actually killed the guy. It was like, no, it was somebody different. So I'm kind of like wondering like, okay, like what's more to her story? Because I mean, even though, all right, also too, let me know in the comment section down below, like, do y'all actually care about Effie's character at all? Do y'all believe like, nah, she should just die for what she did? She's a snake. She worse than Dre. like y'all have infinite hate for this woman. So I'm like, all right, let's see, what's gonna probably happen, like in this final season, because I'm kind of like wondering a little bit too, like, okay, what's more of her backstory, like mainly like I guess more about her mom, right, and also more about her as well, because it's like we don't really know that much about her story. Only thing that we just know is just like the little things that we do know about her, but it's like I want to know more about the brother, like about the bank heist that went wrong, and was the brother like working under maybe Ghost, Tommy, maybe Zion, anybody of like old school players that was like around during like the original Power, like was it any one of them, or like it has to be like something to like tie into like her whole backstory, because the one thing that I want y'all all to keep in mind of as well, I think that her backstory and maybe more of a character development or maybe something that she does is going to probably like flip the story on its head, and it's going to be probably interesting to see, because it's going to be like, oh, we've actually gotten more from her story. I think it probably might change the trajectory of the story, and we probably going to see something interesting, because I mean, I would have said something funny where it's like, well, what if like Effie was actually pregnant with Tariq's baby? No, what if she was pregnant and we don't know who the father was? And now, I mean, we already got Diana, so I think it would be sort of mute if they did it for Effie as well. But I don't know. What if it was actually like that too? Where it's like, yeah, so Tariq is basically screwed again, so he has to worry about Diane, but then potentially Effie as well. I don't know. I feel like that would have become like a cool, like little thing they could have done, but I'm like, nah, you already got Diana. I think it should be more focused like on her backstory, and also too, like maybe like Effie's father, like who is she? Uh, like a daughter too. Like again, like any of the old players, anybody from like the old times, right? Because I mean, I remember like the old theories back in the days when it was like, oh, Effie could be either Kanan's secret daughter or Ghost's secret daughter, right? And it was just like, I wouldn't say all that now. It's just that she could probably be somebody's kid, and we just probably don't know. But no, again, like it has to be something that we're gonna probably get to for like her backstory to kind of like tie up like the whole thing. Because I mean, it's no secret that Power has like its plot holes. It's no secret there. Like it has like its plot holes, and again, like we see it and we like, oh man, like they could have done something here, or maybe they should have done something there. Because I made a video, I think probably like maybe a year or two ago, about like a missed opportunity where Kanan should have actually killed Angela, because it was like when Kanan came out of prison, his mind and his goal was focused on Tasha, and he believed that Ghost was, I guess, he was still with Tasha or whatever, but he didn't know that he was with Angela. So I'm like, I felt like it was a missed opportunity. If he really wanted to get like revenge and payback, it should have been him killing Angela instead of it being Tommy, right? But again, that was sort of like a missed opportunity right there. Y'all can go check out the video. I'll leave it down in the description down below. But I feel like something like that shouldn't be overlooked with like Effie's like backstory, because I mean, right now she's kind of quiet, she's doing her own thing, but I feel like in the trailer, I guess Eva, you know, again, she got a gun on her, so it's probably like maybe Carter and his corrupt you know, officers. Again, they probably trying to make her do something or whatever. See, the cool part of it all, well, the cool part I would have said should have been if she was maybe like if Dre would have had a sister. I would have said that Effie's brother would have been Dre, where I would have said that it would have made much sense. Instead of the whole bank thing, it could have been like that was a lie, and technically her brother was Dre, and he actually died in prison, and then he was set on fire or whatever by some guys. I don't know. It would have been something interesting, but again, they trying to keep us in a suspense of, I guess, like her backstory and who she probably really is, or who she's maybe related to, right? To like, oh my God, I can't believe like you're this person, or da da da. Now, if they don't do that in, you know, Power Book 2 Go Season 4, and they just leave it as, oh, you know, something happens, either if Kane or whoever kills her, or something happens or whatever, and then that's it. Like, I don't know, like something a little bit off with the fans. Like the fans would feel like, even I would probably feel like, yo, like we sort of don't know too much about this girl. She's been in Power, she's been in the original Power, and she's been in all of Power Book 2 Ghosts, and then we really don't know that much about her, and then she ended up dead. It's just like, like I don't know. I feel like there was like some story to cover there, but I'm thinking what they probably gonna do is they're gonna probably like throw us all off the loop. We're going to be like spinning, and we were like, oh shit, like I can't believe this. And then she probably might do something that's going to probably like shock and surprise us all, because keep in mind, Effie is a survivor. She's a survivor, and she has no problem of switching allegiances and betraying people. She doesn't have a problem with that. So, I mean, the idea of her actually being pregnant, I mean, Tariq wouldn't really trust her if he was to like not really go with Diana and just go with Effie, because again, him and Effie was good at one point, but it was just because she didn't tell him about the whole Lauren thing, and Tariq just flipped out about it, and he was just like, all right, I'm just gonna impregnate Diana and make you stand there and watch. So, you know, he was, you know, it was kind of crazy at the time, but I don't know. You know, let me know in the comment section down below on what you guys think about, you know, Effie's backstory hopefully getting like explained and, you know, fleshed out. Again, I expect more from Effie, and I'm hoping it's a bigger reveal than what they're probably currently doing. Remember, Dre was a big time snake. And also let me know in the comment section down below as well. Like, do you think that Effie's gonna probably be like the first snake to probably like be able to like make it out? Because remember, Dre, they burnt his ass alive. They cooked his ass. They fucking cooked his ass. They was like, nah, what you doing? Fuck, you going somewhere? Nah, you've been snaking too long. So I'm kind of wondering like if Effie's gonna probably not have the same treatment as Dre, but is she gonna probably have like the same outcome as Dre? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I catch you all in the next one.